So I'm here with Jaida Ross, the fourth place finisher in the women's shot put here at the USATF National Championship. Jaida just made another national team for Team USA. She was an Olympian last year in Paris, walking away 1933. Jaida, you made that another world team. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's good and bad. I wish I placed a little better. I wish I threw a little farther, but I think at the end of the day, the goal of this meet is to make the world team, and I did that. So it's one step in the right direction. I wish I felt a little better today. I went a little too hard in the weight room these last 2 weeks, and that's just a mistake on my end. So I wanted a little more today, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, you've been having a really good season. You PR'd earlier this year at the Prefontaine Classic, again at Hayward Field, throwing 20 meters 16. How do you feel right now as your first year as a post-collegiate and hitting a new personal best only a few short weeks ago?
Yeah, it's tough. It's so much learning going into the pro world. It's so different. The travel's different. You know, everything's on me to figure out and stuff. So it's really hard. It's just a learning experience that I've taken the best I can mentally, just staying positive and learning a lot. But, you know, there's been some ups and downs. The beginning of the season was rough. So to see it kind of working out in the end, coming together, getting a PR, making the team, you know, everything's kind of coming together. So I think it just shows that the work is working. There's progress being made, and there's more progress to be made.
What's it like mentally kind of dealing with the fact that you're not in college, you don't have as many meets as you probably did during the collegiate season, but also knowing that like every meet you do go to now counts with money on the line? Has that changed your mental approach to these meets?
Definitely, for sure. I think I switched from kind of treating this as something that I do as something that I work for. This is my job now. So, you know, I got to prove myself to my sponsors. I got to prove myself to myself. And then if I want to make money, I need to place well. So it's kind of a switch in mentality. But I think the motivation and the drive stays the same. It's just I love the sport. I love competing and throwing. So the love stays the same. I think the mentality switches to where this is a job. This is something that I work for. So, yeah.
And you're still working with Coach Blutrick?
Yes, same coach. I still train here. I live here. Everything's pretty much the same training-wise.
So have you guys been tweaking? I actually heard this in another review, like whether or not you're tweaking any stuff in your technique in the weight room. Have you guys tried to evolve your training at all since graduating?
Yeah, I think everything that Coach Blue does, it's working towards one model of technique. So we're just getting closer and closer to that. There's no big tweaks. There's no big changes or anything like that. We're just little things to get closer to the model that Blue has. So nothing huge, but we can always get stronger and faster and a little more technically sound.
So it sounds like you wish you kind of got a little more out of today's meet. Where do you think you were missing the ball? What things do you want to adjust as you lead into Tokyo?
Yeah, I just didn't have any legs today. There was no explosiveness in my legs. It was kind of frustrating. But and that was my mistake that I made in the weight room. I just went too hard these last couple weeks. So adjustments, start to actually do a real peak, lighten up in the weight room, do more sprints and explosive movements instead of heavy stuff.
Is there any new technique work you're going to be working on to Tokyo? Are you doing any meets? Are you going to do any more diamond leagues?
Yeah, I have a Brussels Diamond League, and if I can get enough points, I can make the final in Zurich and then Worlds. So those are hopefully my next 3 meets.
Awesome, Jaida. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.